Go. Hey guys, how's it going? It is the real Randy Chavez coming at you with a Tesla stock update video. So today we had another record day where we closed before yesterday. Today's Tuesday, so yesterday was Monday. All right, so last week we had not had a day where Tesla closed over 500. We had that thing in September where after hours went up to 538, but yesterday, record day, closed over 500. And today we crossed the mark of over $500 billion company. Tesla is now worth over $500 billion, reached another milestone, closing at over $550. The actual closing was $555. Elon Musk has tweeted that new full self-driving update is going to be a game changer that comes out in a couple of days. Maybe he'll release it for Thanksgiving. I don't know. I will keep you guys posted on that. But he's been tweeting a lot recently. He had he wants to get the cost of kilowatt per hour for batteries down to about $50 to $55, which is absolutely bananas insane. And obviously that's long term. He's not going to do that overnight. But he does have the best talent. Speaking of talent, he recruited a lot of workers in Europe, specifically Germany. And why did he do that? Because not only is he going to be producing a lot of cars out of there next year, definitely Q3, Q4, but possibly in Q2, that he might finish and start producing cars out of there. Not only that, but he's going to be producing batteries out of there as well. They're going to be making that locally, so they don't have to, cross the half a globe in order to get there from California or Nevada, wherever he's making them from. And that's something that I hope he's probably going to do in Texas as well. I mean, he does Project Roadrunner. He's going to do it out of California. He's going to do it out of there. I don't know if he does that out of Giga Shanghai right now. But with a ramp up of Shanghai, we're at the end of this year, like next month, where they're fully ramped up and they're going next year. There's been so many bulls saying that Tesla will do. Stephen Mark Ryan from Solving the Money Problem claims that they're going to do over a million cars next year, a million deliveries. Now, I fully understand that this year they would have probably done between 550 and 600, probably between 550 and 600,000 cars, had it not been for COVID. Now, obviously, because of COVID, it's questionable whether they might do 500,000 cars or not. Obviously, that was guidance. That's what they had said they would do. Because of COVID, they still might reach that, which would be insane considering they were shut down for 8 weeks. But they might not. And if they don't, that's fine. If they don't, the stock might take a hit, so be advised. But if they do, and let's say, again, between 550 and 600 this year, yeah, it's very possible for them to. A million cars is so much. I would say I'm going to go out on a limb, make my prediction between 850 and 900,000 deliveries next year. I'll bet money on that. A million seems like so much. Maybe it's just the number that I'm afraid of, but Wall Street doesn't have them doing a million cars until like 2023. I was like, hey, you guys are insane. You guys are absolutely insane. If they don't do it next year, they'll do well over a million cars in 2022. 2023, they probably do 2 million. This is going to be insane. Again, the goal is to do 20 million a year by the time 2030 comes, which I don't know exactly what they're going to do with their gigafactories or terafactories after that date, because at some point they're just not going to want to sell cars anymore. There's going to be so many cars out there and they would want all of it for their robotaxi fleet and network. But again, they're fun to drive. People saying, there's been a couple people on Twitter saying, hey, don't pay for full self-driving. It's $10,000, and the only time you should really pay for it is if you drive a lot or if you plan to send it out, make money with it. But this is the resale value alone. I mean, this is something that could potentially be $100,000 at one point. So I got lucky. I locked mine in at $7,000 each, but it's up to $10,000 now. By next year, it'll probably be up to $12,000, maybe $15,000. So I'd say get it while you can. The price is only going to go up, and everything's only going to get better. So that's my opinion for that. Let's take a look at this. Okay. First thing I've noticed the last couple of days, not only has the stock grown exponentially, but the last couple of days, the volume has been below the average volume. So it's just people are still buying, but not a lot of people are selling. And you're not going to be able to go and just find shares of these, especially once December comes and the 14th and 21st, those institutions have to be buying. and they're not going to get it from anyone on Twitter.
Nah, I'll call on the way home.
Anyone on Twitter is going to be like, nope, there's like literally viral things going around. Like, my shares are not for sale.
Early in the day on Thanksgiving.
And say your shares are not for sale as much as you want. If the price gets high enough, there's going to be some people that are going to take some profit. There's people like myself that won't sell just because I see where it goes long term. And again, I've had it before, up to 500, goes down, and I just did. The only reason I did sell is for another investment for a Pokemon card, but I'm not going to sell Tesla and go try to make it in some other stock. I mean, although, like I've said before, I passed on JMGA with this, or JMIA, where this was at like $15. It has doubled. I passed on ENZC, where this was literally an eighth of a penny, and it has quadrupled in just a couple of days. So I have passed on many things. Dan is a witness to that, and it's something that, do I regret? Nah, learning experience. But again, once I get the funds, I'll buy some Bitcoin. I'll probably get back into Square, but everything else is going pretty well right now. Catch you tomorrow, Dan.
Later.
And
Later.
If you guys have any reservations about me saying like, okay, well, you passed on this and passed on this. Yeah, you're right. I'm open and honest about every single thing that I do, every trade that I make. And Tesla for me is just a long-term hold. And again, it's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, really. This is just something that I want to get out there. I'll talk to you all later. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. I'll catch you all later. Bye.